Body bags, where horror lies.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to week 44 here on Body Bags. I'm your host Moodz616, and thank you once again for dropping in, guys. Alrighty, yeah, so it's Sunday, and of course it's my turn to review a film. And this week's theme is found footage films. Now, found footage films for me is a subgenre that is very hit and miss with me. I find that there is some really good ones out there, and I find that they're either really good or just kind of really bad for me. I find that the subgenre is kind of overpopulated right now, and not in a good way. But anyways, that's a whole other debate. Anyways, guys, so the film that I chose to review this week is from 2012. I believe it was released in 2013 on media here, from the After Dark original line. And that is Children of Sorrow. Now, I know the director's been on record saying that this film isn't actually a found footage film. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's trying to prove with that shit, but yeah, anyways, getting into the plot of this film. This one is about, basically, it's about a girl named Ellen who tries to basically infiltrate this, what we call it, a following or a cult. She's basically looking for her sister, and she wants to find out what happened to her sister, actually. So you got this guy named Simon, what is his name? Simon Leach. He is the father of this church. So basically he's the cult leader, is what he basically is. It even says in the film that, he even had a website, and, for basically, kind of like lost souls, people that are just lost in their lives and stuff, and they need a place to go and be free and stuff like that. So, that's what his website says, and basically these people, they subject themselves to going out to this, this house, like, out in the middle of nowhere kind of shit, and basically live as a family, and just, kind of be one with everybody else and stuff like that. But what these people don't know is that Simon actually is kind of he's got his own agenda, and he's got his own plans towards these people and stuff like that. So, yeah, and that's basically the entire plot of the film. Now, my thoughts on this one. Okay, first of all, I don't know where the director comes off saying this isn't a found footage film. It even states in the film, Simon even says in the film, he explains why everything is filmed in this, in the church, or what they call it, in this house church or whatever. He basically explains to Ellen in the middle of the film that the reason why they film everything is to show everybody that they're for real, because these type of he doesn't ever use the word cult, but these type of gatherings and these type of things always have a bad name in society and stuff, and he wants to prove to people that, there's good and stuff. But it's so hypocritical, though, because he basically, in the film, is, he's filming bad shit, too. He is doing some good things and stuff, and he's completely polluting everyone's minds that live in this house and stuff with all this, setting yourself free and pretending to be the father of them and stuff like that. Because at the beginning of the film, he even states the reason why he's like how he is that, and he gives a false representation to everybody, basically. Hence the tagline in this film, "He lied." He explains that, there was a time in his life where he actually had blood on his hands, and God came down and saved him, and basically God told him to do his work for him, and that's how he became this father and stuff. It's just a bunch of shit anyways. But, the biggest issue with this movie is that, the main kind of storyline with Ellen is that she's there to find out what happened to her sister. And there's one scene where Simon actually explains everything that happened with her sister, and that's it. That is it for her character. Like, I mean, she's in the film throughout it and stuff, right until the end, but that's it. There's one quick little explanation to what happened to her sister, and that's basically it. It focuses on all these other type of characters and stuff, and mostly on, Simon himself and his female sidekick that he actually has doing all the filming for him throughout the film. So it's basically shot in, kind of throughout days. It's edited together like through days. It's like day 1, day 5, day 7. And it's like the, day in the life. And he's basically, throughout the film, is just completely brainwashing these people into setting themselves free, which is code for fucking suicide. Yeah. This movie was absolutely shit. I fucking hated this movie. I found it very tedious to watch. Very tedious. The acting in parts was really bad. It was very phony. There was a lot of like phony laughs and stuff. And I think the guy that played the father, the cult leader in this, I thought he did a pretty decent job. But everyone else was just like very kind of awkward and stuff. And I think that actually the casting was pretty well done, though. A lot of the people that they chose did kind of look the part. They looked kind of homely. They did kind of look lost and stuff. I thought that was pretty well done. But for the most part, the acting was it was awkward. It was fucking tedious. The middle of the film is really, really boring. The last like 20 minutes, there is moments in it that is actually pretty decent. But the main problem with this movie is that it tells you the end in the first fucking 2 minutes of the movie. So there's no fucking climax in this movie at all. You know what's going to happen. Even by reading the back, you fucking know what's going to happen. The tagline fucking tells you what's up with this movie. This is fucking terrible. Oh man, I haven't raved about a film in a long time, but this was one of the most tedious watches I've had myself sit through in a long time. And the person I am, I can never turn off a fucking movie. Especially, of course, when I'm going to be reviewing, I have to watch the whole thing. But I can't turn off movies. Yeah, this movie was quite boring. There's really not a lot going on. There is one or two kind of semi-shocking moments in this towards the end. But even, like I said, in the last 20 minutes, you think you'd have a little more climax to the film. There isn't. Because, like I said, you know what's going to happen, except for maybe the very end scene. But it doesn't fucking save it. It doesn't do anything for the viewer at all. The director's saying this is not a found footage film. It's just complete crap. It's shot all on home digital cameras. It's edited together with kind of a structured narrative, though, where he can kind of get off saying that it's not a found footage film, but it totally fucking is. It totally is. Because all these films, I mean, the whole movie's shot by his female sidekick. Hence found footage. It's done by your people that are in the film. And I don't know. I can't recommend this film at all. This is a terrible movie, in my opinion, of course. I think there is people out there that actually kind of enjoy this. I'm not really too sure why, because there's no redeemable qualities to this film at all, in my opinion. Yeah, this was just, I was really looking forward to this. Not a good film. If I had to rate it, I'm going to give it about a 3 out of 10. And the reason why I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 is because I did kind of enjoy Simon's performance in the film. And there was a couple pretty decent, shocking moments towards the end. And that's about it. Otherwise, the main focus with Ellen, completely shit, terribly done. And it's just, the whole film is just a big fabrication. It's, in a way, at times in the film, it actually kind of reminded me of like a Bonnie and Clyde type story, or like a fucking Mickey and Mallory type story. Without giving too much away, Yeah, you know what? I say fuck this movie. I did not like it. I'm actually kind of pissed off right now. It's like fucking, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning when I'm doing this review. Whatever. Children of Sorrow, if you want to check it out, go ahead. I highly say stay the fuck away from it. It sucks. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this review. I'll be back next week with week 45, and actually, next week's theme is my theme that I picked. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll check you guys next week. Peace out.